Dun, dun, dun. Merry Christmas, everybody. Dan with Mad Nasty Trapping coming back at you again. 3, 2, 1, jingle bells, mother guys. Hey, there's going to be a clean broadcast and a kid-friendly broadcast and book time. Well, what we got here, Baby Chopper? Woo! Baby Chopper, Little Chopper. We're about ready to read some books to all of you. Boom, boom, just like that. We got 2 viewers up in here. Share, follow, like, laugh, and have fun. Get your beverages ready, because we're about ready to get silly up in here. Because it's Christmas time, y'all. And we got books. Share them. Share them.
She's taking the whole thing.
Well, share it. It's about sharing here. Sharing is caring. All right. So we got some books.
There's just right here.
Go, have a seat. Share. Break off pieces. Have your candy canes. Yeah. Nah, just a wrapper. You guys are nuts. Okay, we're going to start reading books. And we got books tonight. This is book time with Mad Nasty. This is kid-friendly, I promise. Very unusual, but kid-friendly. All right, so, in weird fashion, here we go. We got the fire barely going over here. Cold wood. Who cares? Christmas. Y'all got presents? Enough chocolates to stuff your guts. All right, here we go. Have a seat. Let's get rolling. This first book we're going to start off with tonight, guys, is cool. This book right here is called The Wonky Donkey. The Wonky Donkey. Good Lord, this is going to be nuts. All right. So, kids, you ready? Wonky Donkey.
I'm the donkey.
Wonky Donkey. That's right. We call this one The Wonky Donkey. All right, The Wonky Donkey. This is by Craig Smith, and this is a very good book. Y'all are going to love it, I promise you. All right. So it starts off with the Wonky Donkey with a very wonky bird. Boom, look at that. Is that crazy or what? That's a wonky bird.
Wonky boy.
Wonky bird. Uh-oh.
Wonky boy.
Molly, have a seat, please. All right, let's get going here. The Wonky Donkey.
I didn't read that book.
Nope, these ones are coming. We got 3 books to go after this one. Wonky Donkey. There's that Wonky Donkey, y'all. Look at that.
Wonky donkey.
All right. See a Wonky Donkey?
Sit.
Have a seat. This is going to be the best book time you've ever had, I promise you. Hey. Jingle bells, we got just Wonky Donkeys. All right. I was walking the road, and I saw pictures, y'all. I was walking the road, and I saw pictures. A donkey. Yeehaw! And he only had 3 legs. What? 3-legged donkey. 3-legged donkey.
3-legged donkey.
That's right. 3-legged donkey.
3-legged donkey.
Ready? And he was a wonky donkey.
Wonky donkey.
Yeah, he was. He's a wonky donkey.
Wonky donkey. Means he's city. 3. The weird donkey.
Plug my sponsor, Michael Taylor, Bates Lures and Trapping Supplies out of Texas. Dedicating this book to him because, you know, he is the wonky donkey. Michael Taylor, Taylor's Bates Lures and Trapping Supplies, you wonky donkey. Okay, so we got a wonky donkey, a donkey. Hee-haw! And he had 3 legs. He was a wonky donkey.
Wonky donkey? I think you already showed that to him.
Okay. Now, let's go on. See what's going on with this wonky donkey. Hey, have a seat. Have a seat. Book time. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Yee-haw! And he had 3 legs and 1 eye. He was a winky wonky donkey.
Daddy, please on down.
Hey, beep beep. I gotta show pictures. It was a 1-eyed wonky donkey. Why did he have 1 eye? Why did he have 1 eye?
Because the bird took it.
Because the bird took it. That's why he had 1 eye. Oh, I love it.
But it did it.
He was a winky wonky donkey.
Look at way.
Yeah, his eye's missing because the bird got it. All right. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Yeehaw! He had 3 legs and 1 eye. And he liked to listen to country music. He was a honky-tonky, winky-wonky donkey.
Hee-haw.
Hee-haw, he was a winky wonky honky tonky donkey.
Honky donkey.
Molly, sit down.
You need
Hey.
to sit and see.
How about that donkey? It's a country donkey. You see the country donkey? Pretty cool. Yeah, he took his eye away and he's wearing country gear because he's a country donkey. Yep. All right, so let's see what this country honky tonky donkey does. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw. He only had 3 legs, 1 eye, and he liked to listen to country music, and he was quite tall and slim. He was a lanky honky tonky winky wonky donkey. He's a very wonky donkey. There you go, guys. There's your one-eyed winky blinky country winky honky donkey. Beep beep. Stay out of the way. Yeah, he's a weird wonky honky wonky donkey. He was a lanky honky tonky winky wonky honky donkey. That's right. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw. He had 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music and was quite tall and slim. And he smelled really, really bad. He was a stinky dinky, lanky honky tonky winky wonky donkey. He's a wonky donkey. Okay, watch out. Watch out. Beep beep. You gotta back up. There's the winky wonky one-eyed country hillbilly honking it winky wonky country loving donkey. Oh, all right. So let's see what he does. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw. He only had 3 legs, 1 eye, and he liked to listen to country music. He was quite tall and slim. He smelled really, really bad. And that morning he'd get up early and hadn't had any coffee.
That sounds like Daddy when he's grumpy.
He was a cranky, stinky, dinky, lanky, honky, tonky, winky, wonky donkey. Madison. This is book time. Sit down, settle down, book time.
I said down.
Sit down, settle down, book time, kid. Come on. So let's see what this no coffee having crazy wonky donkey does. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw. He only had 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music. He was quite tall and slim. He smelled really, really bad. And that morning he got up early and hadn't had any coffee. And he was always getting up to mischief. He was a hanky-panky, cranky, stinky, stinky, lanky, honky-tonky, winky, wonky donkey. Dang. Holy crap. Pictures. There you go. There's the crazy winky wonky honky wonky donkey with the 1 eye and the 3 legs and the no coffee having winky wonky donkey. Yeah, that one's next. We're almost done with this book. There we go. It's a pitiful fire. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. What's the donkey say? No. What's the donkey say? Hee-haw. Hee-haw. He had 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music. He was quite tall and slim. He smelled really, really bad. And that morning he got up early. He hadn't had any coffee. He was always getting into mischief, but he was a quite good-looking, holy moly. He was a spunky, hanky-panky, cranky, stinky, dinky, lanky, honky-tonky, winky, wonky donkey. Dang, that's a hell of a donkey. Hey, y'all know. There's that classy-looking sucker. Man, that's a classy-looking winky-wonky donkey. All right. Anyway, we're almost, oh, here we go. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Woo! Man, that'd be some socks and some underpants on the line. And that be the donkeys behind. Look at that. Boom. And just like that. Golly, look at that. That is a classy looking, one-eyed, hillbilly, honky-tonky, winky-wonky, one-eyed, three-legged, classy looking son of a donkey. Ah! That right there, guys, is the Wonky Donkey by Craig Smith. Good book. I love it. He's a wonky donkey. Next. This one right here is going to be our second book. Second book of the night, y'all. Y'all ready for this? Oh, this is awesome. You guys are flicking the likes and the thumbs ups. Rip it. All right, here we go. This one right here. Of course, dedicating first night to all my sponsors. Old Glory Custom Rides, Tony Flowers. This book's for you, brother. It's a good one. This one right here is called Trout, Trout, Trout. Why did you get toys out? We're reading books. All right, whatever. We're reading books. Screw it. Here we go. Trout, 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 dedicated to Old Glory Custom Rides. Make sure you go and get your last minute orders in before Christmas so we can get his stuff done and sent out, y'all. Old Glory Custom Rides, check him out on Facebook. Like and share his broadcasts. This one's for you, buddy. Trout, Trout, Trout. Fishing book. Here we go. Ready? Ready, guys? Trout, Trout, Trout. Trout, Trout, Trout. Trout, Trout, Trout by April Pulley Sire. Molly, you gotta settle down. We gotta read books. Settle down time. Okay, trout, trout, trout. Trout, trout, trout. Okay. There we go. 3 splines, 6. Here we go. I'm already screwing up. Madison, enough. Come on, we gotta read books here. It's settle down book time. Yeah. 3 splines, stickleback, freshwater drum, lake chub, creek chub, chum, chum, chum. Pictures. Pictures. Look at them. Look at them fish. Them are some classy fish right there, y'all.
Classy fish.
Classy fish.
Classy fish.
Them are some classy fish. All right.
Classy fish.
Okay. Sockeye salmon, Arctic char, moon-eye walleye, gar, gar, gar.
Thank you.
Molly, sit right here. Sit right there. Okay? Paddlefish, flagfish, they're all real. Mosquito fish, sunfish, eel, eel, eel.
Ew, ew, ew.
Eel, eel, eel.
Ew, ew, ew. Ew, ew, ew.
Eel, eel, eel. Shovel-nosed sturgeon, love that face. Spoonhead sculpin, dace, dace, dace.
Hey, Dumpty. Yeehaw.
Look at those fish. Look at him. Man. Water skiing fish, man. That dace is something else. Big mouth buffalo, California roach. Freckleberry mad Tom, loach, loach, loach. Loach, loach, loach. That's right. How y'all doing tonight? Story time with Mad Nasty. Mad Nasty Trapping YouTube channel. Check it out. Subscribe. Hey. Popeye Shiner, he looks mad. Stone cat, blind cat, shad, shad, shad. Shad, shad, shad. Old Glory Custom Rides, Tony Flowers, check him out. Like his page. buy his products. This is a good buddy of mine, sponsor. Hey. Jay, Molly, sit. Madison, sit. Book time. Come on. Book time to bedtime, y'all. Enjoy it while it lasts. Waccamaw killfish, see it pass. Large scale stone roller, bass, bass, bass. God, look at that guy in the boat. What's he doing? You know his name? What's his name?
Ditto.
Tony Flowers. Right. Tony Flowers in the goddamn boat. Look at that. Tony Flowers in the boat.
Tony Bubbles.
Blam.
And them.
Blam, just like that. Tony Flowers in the boat. All right, here we go. Ready? Molly, off the table. Come on. There we go. River Red Horse got a search. Pygmy sunfish. Perch, perch, perch. Eating dragonflies. Cheers. Chestnut lamprey looking odd. Pupfish, catfish, cod, cod, cod.
Hold on.
Cod, 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 right?
Cod.
Okay. Girls, toys are done. We're almost done with books here, and then it's bedtime. Yazoo darter shouted out. Cavefish, swampfish, trout, trout, trout. Starhead top minnow, northern pike. Man, look at all those minnows. Holy moly. Cheers. Cheers. Fish, fish, fish. That's what I like. Tony Flowers. Old Glory Custom Rods. Get out of the book, you silly guy. Man, if that ain't him as a kid, look at that. Tony Flowers represent. Old Glory Custom Rods. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
There we go. Book number 2, Trout, Trout, Trout. Dedicated to Tony Flowers, Old Glory Custom Rods. Check him out on Facebook. Good guy. Good business. Good products. Get you some of that. Okay. What do we got? Okay. Next one. Ripping down the line. Here we go. Okay. Madison. Toys away. Toys away. Book time. Or you can lay down there and go to bed. Your choice. Stand of the night, guys. Okay, this one right here. Molly, come here, kid. This one right here is called Buck Season. Buck Season. Donald Kindred. Kindred's Killers Guide Service. And Fox Lures. Check them out on Facebook. Donald Kindred, this one's your book, buddy. Molly. Come on. Toys, down, sit, books, let's read. No more crazy, calm down time. Okay, here we go. I'll rip through this one, guys. Here we go. Boom! The rifle shop broke out the silence just after the first light on opening day of firearms season. Yes, said Carter, as he was gripping his rifle stock a little tighter. Deer should be on the move now.
Boom.
Boom.
Bim, boom.
Molly, sit. Come on. Off the table. Sit. Come on. The first shot echoed across the valley at Swift Hill. Molly, sit. Come on. Books. The first shot echoed across the valley at Swift Hill and made Robbie's ears tingle. He was decked out in camo and blaze orange, perched in his tree stand near the top of the ridge. Rob scanned the valley like a red-tailed hawk waiting for breakfast to appear. Kaboom! A second shot rang out from the bottom of the valley. Rob fixed his eyes in the direction of the blast and brought his rifle up to his shoulder. Pictures. A flash of brown came through the trees, and all of a sudden, two bucks bounded into the clearing in front of Rob. He flicked the safety off and found the lead buck in his scope. That's not him. He held the gun steady and let the next deer come into view. Molly, shh, quiet please. Quiet during book time. Not him either, said Rob. As he lowered his weapon, the two bucks ran up and over the ridge as fast as they could. Come on. Quiet time, guys. Book time. Pictures. It's hard to read with you guys chatterboxing. Molly. Shh. Gotta be quiet during book time. Listen to the book. Listen to the story or you won't understand it. A short time ago, archery season came to an end without another sighting of Johnny's big buck. The biggest whitetail buck in the woods. Despite their best efforts, Rob, Cart, Paul, Jay, and Shane were not able to outsmart the huge buck. The friends now waited patiently with their deer rifles in hand, scattered across the woods at Swift Hill with their renewable hope that this trophy whitetail would show up once more. Molly, quiet, book time. What a great opening day of rifle season, thought Shane as he watched 4 does and a 6-point buck motor across the field. It seemed like the deer were behind every tree. Okay. No more noise, guys. Come on. Or I'm going to put you guys to bed after this book. Paul sat up in the trees between a field and a deep ravine. Deer cruised back and forth through the trees all day long. Carter found a great spot on top of the ridge. He could see a long way in every direction. If that buck is nearby, I'll see him for sure, Cart thought as he kept watch with his binoculars. He noticed a pileated woodpecker a stone's throw away, keeping him company, hammering on a dead tree limb, throwing wood chips like a chainsaw.
Wonky Donkey.
Wonky Donkey already done. We read the Wonky Donkey. We can read it again tomorrow. We can do a back-to-back night tonight with the Wonky Donkey. That is a good book. And we can always watch the replay, which will be up here on Facebook. You can watch the Wonky Donkey again. After carefully scouting the area, Jay located a line of rubs. Reindeer. After carefully scouting the area, Jay located a line of rubs in a small square of woods near a cornfield. He placed a tree stand in the center of the woodlot, just like Daddy does. Jay watched does and bucks sneak as they looked for a place to hide from the orange-clad intruders all around. Daylight passed from the November sky, and soon darkness and silence fell, ending opening day. The temperature also fell, and the guys headed back to their truck. Anyone see him? Asked Robbie. Everyone shook their heads. Too many hunters around here, replied Shane. My guess is he was long gone before we even hit the woods. We need a new plan, said Carter, scratching his head. This book is called Buck Season, dedicated to Donald Kindred. Donald Kindred's Killers Guide Service and Fox Lure Supplies. Check them out. Facebook. Get a hold of them, guys. After much discussion, the hunters decided to ask permission to hunt a farm next to Swift Hill. Molly, quiet, book time. After much discussion, the hunters decided to ask permission to hunt a farm next to Swift Hill. With far less hunting pressure than Swift Hill, the boys had a good chance of seeing some nice bucks and maybe the big one. Old Farmer Hutton came to the door and agreed to their request. "Sure, boys," he said in a gravely voice. "You know, I saw a dandy buck in the back field the other day. He had a rack the size of a bushel basket." Molly, shh, quiet, book time. "Well, good luck and be careful." The hunter's eyes lit up. "Maybe it's him," whispered Shane to Jay with a smile. The guys shook the old man's hand and thanked him kindly. Then they jumped in Cart's pickup and rumbled back to camp for the night. Molly? It's quiet time or bedtime? I can't read when you're being yakking. About an hour before dawn on the second day, the guys were ready to roll. They stepped out of the cabin door, and a magical sight greeted their eyes. The first snow of the season had covered the ground. "Yes!" Cart exclaimed. "Now I can track him." Cart and the others knew that the first snow would be a great advantage. Whitetails do not seem to understand that their brown coats stick out like sore thumbs against the forest coated with white. The fearless hunters bristled with excitement. The guys grabbed their hunting gear and headed out to the farm with the rifles locked and loaded. They wished each other luck and went off in separate directions to hunt. The friends set up behind trees, rocks, and brush well before dawn. Paul had a great spot just inside the woods at the corner of the farmer's lucky field. Pictures. Molly, sit, quiet, books.
Wonky donkey.
Wonky donkey already done. I know you love the wonky donkey. We might read it again later. A few minutes after legal shooting time, Paul spotted slow movement through the thick brush. When it stopped, Paul saw an eye and part of a deer's ear. He slowly steadied his weapon against the trunk of the red oak. A deer appeared in the crosshairs. Paul swung the gun and followed the deer into the open woods. Now he could clearly see the dandy 10-point rack on the deer's head. Paulie's heartbeat quickened as he fumbled to switch off the safety to take the shot. That's not him, but he's too nice to pass, thought Paul. He took a deep breath, picked out a hair just behind the buck's shoulder, and started to squeeze the trigger. Then the buck turned and looked back. Paul did the same. Cheers. Cheers. Molly, look at the size of that buck. Jeez.
Reindeer.
Yeah.
Mama reindeer.
That's a big deer right there. Boom.
I said Mama reindeer.
Paulie's hands began to quiver at the sight of the second deer that emerged from the brush. Johnny Big Buck was tailing a 10-point. Molly, sit down. Book done. He hit the open woods and bounded towards the edge of the field, just 50 yards away. Paul tried to fight off buck fever, as he got the massive deer in his sights and grunted at him. That's how it works. Attempting to make the deer stop, Johnny Big Buck continued at a swift pace. Brat, brat. Sit. 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 Brat, brat, bellowed Paul in a final attempt to get him to stop. That got the deer's attention. He came to a halt, spraying snow in front of his massive chest. Okay. You're gonna go. The guys are gonna go to bed after book, for sure. Settle down. Listen to stories. Playtime's done, guys. Molly. If you want one more book, we gotta be quiet and pay attention. Okay. Molly. Boom! Paul pulled the trigger and the rifle bucked against his shoulder. He looked and saw the deer flying towards the field. Did Paul connect? He didn't know. Paul cranked the bolt, ejecting the empty casing. He slammed it shut again, chambering a live round. When the hunter found the deer in the scope again, he saw the brute across the field at a full tilt run. There was no chance for a follow-up shot. Paul left his post at the oak and quickly headed to the spot where the deer stood when he had fired. Huh. No blood, no hair, said Paul as he picked up the buck's trail. Just then Carter came through the woods. That book's next, Molly. If you can sit down and be quiet and be patient. I heard you shoot, he said. Did you get him? Paul replayed the whole sequence of events as Cart listened in a stunned silence. Are you serious? Carter finally replied. Let's get on his tracks. The two friends did so, and finally, after about 400 yards, there was still no sign of blood. They followed the trail down to Lucky Creek and found Robbie studying the tracks. Share this broadcast, guys. Mad Nasty Trapping, Dan Edwards here. Story time for y'all kids. I'm liking it. I hope you guys are liking it. Like, share this broadcast right now, guys. Rob, did you see him? Asked Paul anxiously. Did it look like he was hit? Oh, man, replied Rob, with his eyes like dinner plates. Yup, I saw the monster. He was going so fast I didn't have time to think. He ran into the thick pines before I knew it. That buck looked pretty healthy to me. The three buddies followed the tracks in the pines. Soon, Molly. Shh. Soon the buck crossed over the other fresh tracks and they hooked up with the well-used deer trail. Haven't we seen that before, y'all? We've seen that before. Follow deer tracks and meet up with a whole bunch of other ones and you can't track down the one you were hoping to follow. We've seen that before. Let's split up and search through the pines to make sure you didn't wound them, suggested Paul. Cart and Robbie agreed. After 2 hours of intense searching, they came up empty. Not one drop of blood was found. Paulie missed him clearly. Johnny Big Buck had escaped once more. This book is dedicated to Donald Kindred, Kindred's Killers, Fox Sense, and guide service. Check him out on Facebook, y'all. Donald Kindred. Check him out. Molly, don't damage the book. We're going to read this one next. We're almost done with this one. Yep, we're going to read that book. Cart, Rob, and Paul met Shane and Jay at the farm at the end of the day. This time Shane and Jay stood quietly as Paul told the story in his usual animated fashion, complete with sound effects. I brought the gun up. Put your finger on the trigger. Steady your nerves. Escanaba in the moonlight. Hey, you guys know that one. We feel your pain, bro, said Shane as Paul sat down in the snow. Plenty of season left, gentlemen, Carter said in a reassuring voice. Plenty of season left. To be continued. Somebody needs to pick me up version 2 of this book, or part 2 of this book. Get it to me in the mail. Let me know if you guys got it. Send it to me and I'll read it live here. This is Buck Season. Available. Bass Pro Shop. I'm getting shot at by rubber bands. Written and illustrated by Jason R. Mumford. The Legend of Johnny Big Buck 2. Buck Season. Bass Pro Shop book, y'all. Good reading for your kids. Boom. Okay. Last book, guys. Last book of the night. I hope y'all are enjoying this. Hope y'all are having your... Hope you guys are having your hot chocolate, your coffee, sipping your eggnog, waiting on Christmas, and enjoying your evening with story time with Mad Nasty. Got one more book coming right up, guys. Not be some coffee. Close that footrest up. You're bumping the table, kid. Okay, this is one of my favorite books, guys. This one right here is called Stranger in the Woods. Stranger in the Woods. I'm from Michigan, and so is the author of this book. All the photographs in this book are actual photographs taken here in the wild of Michigan. Good quality book, guys. This is Stranger in the Woods, Carl R. Sams 2, and Gene Stoic. This book is dedicated to, I already took one out to Tony Flowers of Old Glory Custom Rods, Donald Kindred, Kindred's Killers, and Michael Taylor, Taylor's Baits, Lures, and Trapping Supplies. I guess this one goes out to all y'all, and anybody I didn't mention, all my long timers, my old timers, and all the timers that have been around since day one, and my new school guys too. This will be a good one for y'all. This is a celebration, y'all. All right, Molly, you done with books? You gonna come back and read this book?
Nope.
Alex, you got a Molly visitor coming your way. This book is dedicated for those who protect the wild places and to the snowman that lives in every child's heart. Like and share this broadcast, guys. Help me out here. I'm going to continue to do these. If I get a lot of positive comments, a lot of like button chucks on here. If you guys really like this, I'm going to continue to get it coming over the next 3 days up until Christmas. I'm going to run more kids stories for everybody. But I got to see some story count or some view count here. I know I got 3. I know it's kind of late. I'll try to do them a little bit earlier, but it is what it is. Like, share this broadcast, guys. Hit that friend button. Friend me. All right, here we go. For those who protect the wild places and the snowman that lives in every child's heart. There you go. The snowflakes are resting after their The snowflakes were resting after their twisting, twirling dance through the crisp night air. Every twig in the forest. Thank you. Christmas shirts. Love it. Every twig in the forest wore a new coat of glimmering white. Daybreak came softly moving through the woods and yawning as its rays slowly stretched across the snowy meadows. The birds were the first to notice. Stranger in the woods. Take care, the blue jays cawed, a warning from high in the tops of all the tall oaks. Stranger in the woods. Do you hear the jays calling? Mother Doe spoke softly to her fawn. Yes, he whispered. I always listen to the birds, the wind blowing through the trees and the rustling of the leaves and all the sounds of the woods. Stranger in the woods. Who's in the woods? Where? Where did the jays say? Where is he? Asked the owl of many questions. Coo, coo, could that be him? Asked the mourning dove. There beyond the old apple tree? Follow the snow trail past the pond to where the meadows begin. Not far at all. You're back for story time, Molly?
No.
Hey, off the table. Off the table. Who's in the woods? Why is he here? When? When did the stranger come? Asked the owl of many questions. I've been here since early morning before the first pale light of the eastern sky, said the munching muskrat. No stranger came this way. No one passing by my pond. I followed the snow trail under the light of the winter moon, answered the buck. He was not there during the night, that I am sure.
Uh-oh.
Hey, it's not playtime. It's book time and bedtime. Mm-mm.
You give it this.
Leave it alone, please. Let's read books together. We got another puzzle piece down there, kiddo. As the animals moved through the snowy forest, they came to the edge of the meadow. The frightened doe stomped her hoof and snorted. Where is he? Where is he? Can you see him? Yes, I do see him, chattered the squirrel. Someone needs to go and check him out.
You can see my...
Who will go? Who will go see? Asked the owl of many questions. Now don't be looking at me. I'm much too busy chewing on my antler, sputtered the porcupine. Molly, pictures. It's not playtime, it's book time. You'll not be volunteering me. No siree, said the scared rabbit. Is he watching me? Molly, enough. I'll put you in bed. It's book time. Pay attention. Howdy dee, it is me, the chickadee. I will go. I will take the lead. Molly, I'm going to turn it off and you're going to go to bed. Okay, then sit down and read the book with me. Come on. 30-second intermission, y'all. Come on. If you're going to play with this over here. Seriously. It's book time. It's time to chill out. Whew. Come on. It's book time than bedtime, kid. Better enjoy it. I'm the smallest. I can scamper quickly. I'll do it. I'll make the tunnel under the snow where only I can go, creeping in closer to get a look quietly, just like a mouse. Let it be me, volunteered the fawn. I can do it, I know I can. I am the strongest and the biggest, said the young buck. I should go first. I can fly faster, chirped the cardinal. But I can run like lightning, and I have antlers, boasted the buck. But I am red, announced the cardinal, not knowing what else to say. Come on, I know. It's calm down time, story time, book time, bed. That's how we do it, kiddo. Molly, come here. Come here, read books with me. Hold on. Yeesh. Here we go. I ain't leaving for long. Okay. Looks like they all went to see the stranger in the woods. What are you waiting for? I'm there already, Dee Dee exclaimed the chickadee. Gee, said the chickadee. There are nuts and seeds on his hat for you and me. The stranger is friendly. Come see, there's plenty. I can see there's something for you, said the buck. Could it be there's something for me? My nose is leading me to corn buried beneath the snow. These are actual photographs taken in Michigan by the author of this book. Pretty cool book. Yeah, and the toy time. It's book time. that time of night again.
What's in the fridge? What is that? What's up there? There's two of them. No.
I found a treat that I can eat, said the young doe as she reached out to the stranger. Wow, a carrot. Do I have to share it? What is this? Questioned the fawn as he passed a curious object in the snow. Could it be there's more than one stranger in the woods? I love you, Molly. Good night, kiddo.
Good night.
After the corn was gone, the animals left by the snow trail one by one and disappeared into the winter woods. It was the chickadee who took the last seed and flew away. The snowman stood alone, but only for a short time. They have eaten everything, even the carrot nose, whispered the little sister, peeking out from behind the evergreens. Let's put out more seeds and corn before they come back, encouraged the brother. The animals will never know we were here. How long will we feed them, she asked. For a long, long time, he replied. After the snow is gone and the snowman has melted away, until the frogs start to sing and the trees grow new leaves. I think they like the carrots the best. And that concludes night 1 of Storytime with Mad Nasty Trappin'. And these be our books. We just stopped and just ended with Stranger in the Woods, Carl R. Sams 2, and Gene Stoic. And I've met the authors of this book. They actually have 3 or 4 more books in this series, as well as 3 or 4 DVDs that go along with the book. Very good stuff. Very good book. I suggest y'all pick one up for your kids. It's good stuff. Trout, Trout, Trout by April Polly Sire. This one right here is available at Bass Pro Shop. That's where I picked it up. It's a very good book. I like it. This book right here, Buck Season. Like I said, if somebody has or can find a copy of the second book in this series, you can mail it to me. I will give you my address, and I will read it right here on Mad Nasty Trappin', Dan Edwards Facebook page. This one right here is available at Bass Pro Shops as well. It's another good read. And this one right here, the kids' favorite, The Wonky Donkey by Craig Smith. It's like a scholastic book. Good book. And if you see in the corner, there's actually on YouTube, if you look it up, type in The Wonky Donkey Song on YouTube, there's actually an animated video that coincides with this book. Pretty good. Look it up. the Wonky Donkey. And there you have it. I'm Dan Edwards with Mad Nasty Trapping story time for all the kids. I hope you guys had fun. Thanks for tuning in. Like and share this broadcast. Friend me. Check me out on YouTube channel Mad Nasty Trapping. Subscribe, notification bell, and you are going to see many more of these videos coming up. Comment below. Let me know if you like this broadcast. And let me know if there's some books you want me to read live right here on the Facebook page. Thanks, guys. You will see me again tomorrow evening with a couple more books getting ready for Christmas. Have a good evening. Get your butts to bed, kids, because it's that time of night. And I'm out. Bye, guys.